Hmm. Oh, that's one. As was indicated, they were given the location to arrive at with an hour's time to be there. And so the numbers of what was known as the code began filtering into an area that is foreign to them, yet somewhat familiar.
Oh.
Nostalgia!
Well, looks like this is everyone. Y'all get here
Get
okay?
this many people in the group chat?
I guess so.
And one more. Hiroshi.
That fucking freak.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's a nice guy. Well, guess we better see what all this is about. I'll, try to... Well, I guess... Does this look like... It's not like a residence, right? It's just like a... Okay.
It looks like part of it could be considered an industrial building, though it's not an end use, it appears.
Channel.
Okay, so he...
Call. AFK.
He'll,
Ready.
he'll try to open it.
What time is it on his watch? Look at your watch.
Looks at his watch.
Yes, 3 minutes left before it would be an hour. It doesn't
Oh.
open.
Huh.
What?
Guess it ain't quite time yet.
What, it's on a time lock or something?
I don't know. Don't
What,
look
we're
that
supposed to
fancy.
make small talk until then?
Take a look around, I guess.
And I'll be very quiet.
The first step is made, a door unlocks. It slides open.
Oh, that's
Oh.
convenient.
There has to be an escape room or something.
Well, let's fucking do this.
Hello?
The interior is well maintained despite the desolate exterior of the building. Machines lay dormant though. But there's a quiet hum in the air.
Get his phone laid out.
Where's this son of a bitch?
There's a door closed south of them.
I don't have sorry, I
Light.
don't have light on
Hold
Taiga
on.
yet.
You okay? Haida, that's me, but it's not my name. You know what I'm saying? Yoko looks at Michiko.
One step at a time, right?
That's alright.
Who's going inside the room?
Her and me
Taiga
will
is.
push open. Hello?
There's a table before them, lighting above.
What's all this?
This is a little familiar.
Think so?
What, a fucking dinner party?
Yeah, seen something like this before?
In fact, anyone that was in the code to this point in the story, make a sanity check.
Sanity.
What's it again? It's
Highest mental plus composure.
Oh, good saves.
Although this feeling of deja vu washes over people, they don't think they've been here before.
What are we rolling? I'm sorry.
sanity. Harumi slides into a chair at the head of the table, kicks her boots up.
Hey, I don't know who's behind this, but we're here like you asked. Wanna come out now?
What is that at the far corner?
It reads, "Please be seated."
I don't have light, sorry.
Ooh, Hinata failed his sanity.
Wow.
That is going to have
Dramatic
another
failure.
sanity, actually.
Poor Hinata.
Does that put him at?
Oh, do you
Yeah,
go
'cause he
down in
was-
sanity if you fail a roll?
Yes.
Wow.
He'd actually be down 2 now.
Yeah, so I'm at 4.
Whoa.
He feels that.
No, I'm sorry, I'm at not 4. I'm at 6.
6, right? Yeah. He feels uneasy about this, but because he has such a high sanity to begin with, he's not freaking out. But this does seem like he's been here before, and yet he knows he hasn't been.
Sorry, that's so.
Rationalizes it.
When
Yeah.
Michiko failed her sanity roll looking for the cat, did she lose a sanity from that?
Anytime you fail a sanity roll, you lose a sanity.
Okay, so she's down to 6 then.
You know, we were on time. It was pretty fucking rude.
I need
It's the
light as
atmosphere.
well, sorry.
This is some alternate reality game, obviously.
I mean, maybe
What?
they might just be waiting for us to be seated.
You know, like one of those things they do when they want to trim a pipe for a movie or video game. As I said, this is all advertising.
Okay.
Just sit down.
Please make room as you sit down. Like, scoot to the end. He
Channel.
bores
side.
holes
You
into
have to let
Hikaru
us
with
in.
his eyes.
Wait, what?
He said, "Please move down so who can sit." Saying because it's a tight fit.
Okay.
You can just scooch up onto the table.
Yeah.
Under the table.
Under the table.
You know
In a
what?
chair, scoot your
Taiga-
chair forward? What? You've never...
Taiga isn't some subterranean
I thought
creature.
you were
He's not gonna
telling
scuttle
Taiga to
under
scooch
the...
under the table.
He's not
No!
like scuttle.
Tempe does like a really cool slide over the edge. And then that's it.
Taiga, not caring if he seems rude to anyone else, just takes the next seat down.
I don't have light. I can't see where I'm going.
I just have to give you light result.
Okay. Thank you.
Although that's weird. You guys should have light from that. Sick. You should be able to see based off of the ceiling.
I could see in the last room fine, but
Like,
that
it's
might
weird
have
that
been
this
from
is.
the server.
Can you not see this right here?
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
but-
That should
I
definitely
can
be
see
generating
her.
light.
Yeah, it
There's
wasn't doing it
chandelier.
before, but
It
I
didn't
think
generate
once you
light for
gave
me.
yeah, once you gave me light, I could see it, but
Oh, I know why you needed vision. That's
Fucking new lighting.
alright. As everyone sits. The door behind them suddenly opens. And a somewhat tall figure enters the area. You're taller now.
The obelisk.
Slender,
I don't think he's
Name it.
tall.
gray eyes.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Mommy?
Hey!
I knew it! I called it!
What the fuck?
Our eyes light up.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. Look, we don't got time for a no recruitment thing, alright? And Hikaru goes to, like, stand up.
Yo, slow your roll, cuz. Let's hear her out.
You're free to depart if you wish, though I believe you'll find yourself back here in time regardless. Truthfully, the only person that shouldn't be here is me, and this is what I've been told.
Are you the one hacking our phones?
Absolutely not.
By who?
You only have to understand something before we begin this conversation. Just as I'm not a physicist, yet I accept that physics exists. Whatever is involving you people in your phones, whatever they may be, is outside of my purview, but I understand that it occurs all the same. The people that are interested in you have indicated to me that the state and sake of the Fujiwara line is dependent on your intervention in matters at hand.
Right.
The mayor?
The mayor? No. Although I suppose may play hand in this in some regard. But once more, your benefactor, shall we say, is not someone that needs to be immediately recognized. I will say that they are much kinder than I am, more inclined towards seeing a good outcome for you.
Benefactor? What the fuck do we have to do with your family?
I'll let you know that as well. It's a complicated situation.
Well,
This is a very strange introduction. It seems like you're starting from the middle.
I believe I'm starting at the end, actually. And that you are the beginning. Beginning of what, I don't know, and I dislike that.
Can you explain to us what's going on?
Do you recall you chose to meet together on the anniversary of my cousin's death?
That part
Do we
wasn't.
recall that?
Yes,
Sorry.
you guys did know you
That's
did
not
know that.
affected by our.
And you
We did
definitely
visit
yeah, you definitely
the
visited
grave.
her grave, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't go to that
Wasn't
shit.
my proudest moment.
Right. Most of them did.
I don't remember why though.
And do you know why you all share this connection to your chat room?
No.
Friends from school, right? I mean, all met there.
And all of your friends.
No.
I wouldn't say so.
No.
No.
I hardly remember talking to most of you. I mean, Arumi, I assume it's because, our brothers are friends.
To be fair, this is how most group chats go.
Were you all particularly close to Fujiwara Keiko?
Who?
She was a little girl.
Exactly. Yet you all met on an anniversary all the same. Furthermore, you experience, I understand, a glimpse into augmented reality, correct?
The
That's
hospital.
what they say.
I can't say I did.
How do you know about that?
Was it similar to this? Tatsuko lifts her hand and points to the monitor, at which point they are shown grim aftermath of a slaughter in the hospital.
Like the same hospital, like at the scene that we saw.
Yes.
And
Jesus fuck.
that was exactly it.
Yeah.
How do you have that?
Because it wasn't a program. This is reality.
What the fuck is that?
That really happened. Hope General, which wasn't really a hospital, it was a front for something else. Research, maybe.
It's her.
Wait, what?
That's where my sister was.
Scientifically, if I may speak to that point, you represent anomalies. I don't know why, and I can't solve you. And I will say that some of the greatest minds in the world right now are trying to do that. But it doesn't matter, because ultimately, you must work together for a purpose outside of my understanding.
Who was Fujiwara Keiko?
My cousin. She died when she was but a girl. In most cases, she would be insignificant, forgotten by most, and yet she seems core to your connection somewhere.
Some toddler?
So it seems, some toddler indeed.
She would be age now.
She would have been one of your classmates, yes.
Maybe something happened to us all in school, but she looks towards Sayako. You didn't live here until our upper years.
Yeah.
Is
Whatever
this the
I can
only
do to
stake your
help out
family
the
has in us?
Fujiwara family, I'll do it.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your stake in this Fujiwara-san?
As I've been told, my family will be. A past injustice be rectified if I work with you. And as my hands can be made bloody, I suppose I'm the one that can be expended as well.
Do you
Expended?
understand this benefactor that is having us together?
Your benefactor is... Truthfully, I believe that they would have liked to be here, but they cannot due to circumstances out of their control.
So, let me get this straight. You want us to work together for some vague purpose that we don't get to know, for some person that we don't get to know, because of some little girl in your family that we don't know, but what the fuck?
Yeah, this all sounds, I mean, kind of fake, to be honest.
We all had that dream.
Much larger than Tatsuko, standing in the doorway.
Hermie leaps up out of her chair.
Good jump.
Sit back down.
You
would do well to listen to him.
Channel.
Now, Aoki
Side
gives
wheel.
a small
Back.
wave for remembering him, please.
Daryu looks at Naoki and nods slightly.
What? Naoki, who is this?
It doesn't matter. What is at stake here is more than friendship. It is balance.
What are you talking about?
Forgive Mr. Matsuhara. He has less patience than I do with these sort of things. Although I suppose it's convenient that I'm not alone in case you get any ideas about how you might abandon your obligations. As I understand it, and this will seem absurd, yet it must be spoken in this manner, there are certain games that have been played. Games that balance life and death. Games that decide existence itself.
Holy shit.
When you speak of politics,
Not politics. I can navigate that easily. It's something else. Something that speaks to... well, something that never existed, I believe. Or perhaps it will exist. Either way, there are rules that must be followed, and games that must be won. I am not a player. Neither is Mr. Matsuhara.
So what did you mean when you said you might be some sort of sacrifice?
I'm expendable. I believe in a way all the people around you are expendable. Your lovers, your friends, your mothers, fathers, siblings. They can all be destroyed. But you are necessary for this game to continue.
Destroy? What kind of What kind of threat is this?
She's just here to take us place.
Tatsuko looks at Sayaka. Slight hint of annoyance. Maybe not with her, but just with the sentiment. And then back to Hikaru. These aren't threats. What do I have to gain by threatening energy?
What are the stakes for this game?
People's lives.
And death. Not yours, I don't believe. At least not immediately. As I understand it, whatever's holding you together is doing so intensely. It would take you losing the will to hold on to that, perhaps, for you to exit this coalition.
Assuming this isn't total bullshit, which I'm kind of on the fence about. Who are we up against? Who's the threat here?
We got someone else playing? You said we have to win.
In fact, some of you have already played and won, it seems.
Sayaka, what do you mean about her replacing Keiko?
I can't explain that.
Why not? Don't you know what's going on?
Not really.
You'll have ample time to discuss among yourselves after you've been informed of what you must do. And the must is not negotiable.
How many games have you been in without our knowledge?
To my understanding, 2.
2.
So it would seem. You and
The
one of them
hospital?
already. The hospital would have been 1. The other apparently occurred during a road trip of some kind.
Hold on, what?
But nothing
Nothing happened.
The image of that blonde girl.
You were made to forget.
Yeah.
But if this game is so important, why will we need to forget? What's the point of the amnesia?
I cannot answer that. If there is amnesia at all, or if you are suppressing it yourself, what remains to be the truth is that the score reads 2 in our favor.
Well, if this game is so important, how come we don't remember nothing?
I cannot say we don't remember nothing. How close that you don't remember anything.
Have you played
There's
this game
some
before
things.
too, Tatsuko?
It's a familiar way to speak to me, but no. As I said, I'm not a player. You are, all of you.
Who are we playing against?
You told us that we're part of the game. You've shown us the hospital, which Sayaka was able to find out about. Can you give us some concrete proof that will stop us from going in circles with all these questions?
She looks at Matsuhara. Gladly.
It's ominous.
Hermie looks deeply concerned.
He lifts his hand.
Naoki looks slightly intrigued.
Sayaka.
Sayaka crawling under the table.
Well, she wrote about this guy for some reason. She knows what he's capable of.
He snaps his finger. In that moment, as the reverberation resonates through the air, Michiko, Tampopo, Hikaru, and Takagi all see flashes of what happened that night. It's within the span of that snap, though, and its echo. But after it ends, they return to the present.
With those
Hikaru-
memories?
With those memories, yeah. It's just flashes of them there.
Hikaru, having sat down from his little outrage, jumps out of his seat and... What the fuck was that?
Michiko
I missed it. What
whimpers
did he
and
do?
Covers her head with her hands.
What was it?
Snap his fingers.
What's happening?
I don't know. I was behind the
You were
wheel,
what?
and then I wasn't. And there was this something.
They weren't bats.
What you say?
She said to Hikaru they weren't bats, as in what they replaced the memory of the ghosts with was him swatting bats away from her.
He sort of just kind of speechlessly, like, shrugs.
He looks intently at Hikaru.
You saw something?
Can you?
What?
Hikaru, you can't remember, but you can feel you remember, right? So like that.
Kinda. Yeah. How did you do that?
What?
You've convinced me. Let's not waste any more time on this. What do we need to do?
Existence is an echo. Whatever has occurred, you are now living within its aftermath. Hopefully the echo bounces a bit further forward.
Convince me, what the fuck?
When is the next game?
It has actually been decided already. There's an abandoned property. It was destroyed during the Second World War. We've attempted to rehabilitate it several times. The last attempt was in the 60s, I believe. But it's believed to be possessed, haunted, by some nefarious spirit, an Onrya. Your objective will be to rid it of its infestation. However, this must be understood, and this is most important. Because of the sensitive nature of this, and whatever occurs to you when you play these games, if you were to repeatedly engage in a game, the same person that was twice in a row, there begin to be adverse effects, and the more you did it, the worse it become for you. You may find yourself. I've been told it would be a very unfortunate and disagreeable experience.
Is that why there's so many of us? We must rotate.
Four operatives at a time seems the best number.
Sorry, Vest, you got really, really faint.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
4 operatives at a time seems the best number.
Yeah, that's better.
Or perhaps 5.
So what I just saw, was that a
Yes.
game? Oh shit, what the fuck?
You said other people's lives would be affected by this. Do we know whose? For this specific game.
I do not. It seems to be a winner takes what they want system.
This is
I believe
In the
crazy.
last game,
In the last
Fiomis
game-
died.
The last game, I believe that the actual near death would have been the Muramoto family and Ikimori Chiya.
What?
Chiya.
The picture that you sent.
That was her? But
From the game.
that
And
doesn't
then
look anything like her.
Somebody.
You said the winner takes what we want, but we didn't. Do we have anything? Did we take anything?
You're still alive, aren't you? As am I. That's something.
Did the artifacts that we got, did they disappear?
I think you saw them.
We should go. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Car suddenly reaches into his pocket and pulls out the little weapon that he probably just figured he bought along the way and holds in his hand.
Michiko will do the same with the idol of cannon.
I think I used this somehow.
Listen, everyone. When I got to work today, I had my father's voice. If they can give that to me, I don't know what they can take away. It might be that LSD gets pumped through these walls. and we go on a fucking weird trip. Or whatever this chick says. Let's just do it. This chick. Lady.
This
Whatever
chick.
this broad says.
Really familiar over
Sometimes.
there.
Look at the games. You gotta listen to it.
So we're here to deliberate who goes next. That's that right?
Guess-
She's died.
Guess it can't be none of us. What the heck
Can
is he
be.
So
That being
these-
said,
These games, from now on, you said we've played 2 without even knowing about it. But
yes,
from now on, we'll be prepared. Is that what you're saying?
as I understand now, people are working on allowing you to select your own game, but not yet.
Do you know
This
why
is
it's getting
fucked.
fairer?
What was that, sorry?
Do you know why it's getting fairer?
Negotiations behind the scene, I believe.
How did they make us forget all that, though?
I can't answer that question.
How did he make you remember it?
Shit.
Will we remember all the games going forward?
I can't answer that question for you, I'm afraid.
There's something. There's something we've all forgotten.
What is it?
There's something you're not supposed to remember. It's a different problem for you.
And you know what it is?
Yes.
How
So
do we
what-
remember?
Don't.
What happens if we do?
He says nothing.
Can't believe that was her in the picture. She could have.
Let's focus on the present. Okay, everybody?
Alright.
There's been enough weird
Let's
shit
win.
happen that this isn't.
And then we'll learn more.
Who's going?
An Onryo at an old building that was condemned.
It was destroyed, then rebuilt, and abandoned.
So we're going ghost hunting.
There are worse things in this world than ghosts. As I understand it, during your road trip you encountered, and this is what I've been told, Onibaba.
What?
Is that what that thing was? Its face. It was huge. Shit.
It was huge. I'm not kidding when I say we almost died. I don't know what's going on, but I know it's deadly serious. Whoever's fucking with us, they're holding all the cards.
Not all of the cards. You are the card. Regrettably, the highest valued card.
How do we kill a ghost? We're not fucking exorcists.
Are we supposed to kill it?
Do we have to kill it?
Right. According to folklore, they're trying to right some kind of wrong, right? Maybe we need to understand it.
Thanks for volunteering, Sayaka.
No, I don't know about that.
Well, I'm going.
Can you tell us anything more about it? What you are saying? The Onryo?
The spirit of a woman named Asakichi, they say. She was a venerated geisha in this area during the time. She opened a tea house named the Sunrise's Glory. And interestingly enough, Her given name was Jizo Miyuki.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
Miyuki.
Is there a relation, Ryusuke?
I don't know.
Well, you have to go, right?
I think that's up to him.
I mean, maybe you can help us understand her, or I don't know.
We could try to research more about her at the very least.
I don't know if this was asked already, but do we have a time limit? When does this need to be completed by?
I believe the game's already begun. So the matter is, the sooner it's resolved, the better.
Already?
Is anyone we know in danger?
Everyone you know is in danger.
I mean, you heard her.
Is this...
People could have died already. Didn't.
Well, okay. So, which one of you is going?
Taiga's standing up.
Takagi, how did you know... How did you know it was the shrine last time?
She tries to dig down her memories for a moment. I think we found something that gave us instructions, right?
Right.
Maybe there'll be the same. Games can't be played if you don't know how to play. Seems unfair.
You're not stand up.
Some games are intuitive.
How did you know how to play?
Could be the person who put it together doesn't think we deserve an explanation.
Well, whoever's going, we'll all stay in contact and try to support them.
Maybe part of the game is learning the rules.
We couldn't. We had no service. Except for that one brief moment.
To that extent, please look beneath your chair.
Jeremy dips under her chair.
So, yeah.
There's a gun
We
with
get
one bullet in
goodies.
it.
Oh.
What's under the chair?
Bomb.
This was a really elaborate.
Thank you for the
One of them.
game over.
Simple game.
You look
All
under
of
the
them.
chair and
That
they
was
call-
fun.
Of all the days to get tickets to Oga.
Hiroshi is the only survivor.
We look and we realize we all have our legs locked in. For some reason, we only notice now.
Oh, I see.
She unleashes some frogs and wretch, which we are terrified of.
Harumi starts
Too much
taking the
information
candle.
within an hour for
Starts trying to burn
Under
the
the
place
chair.
down.
There's a skeleton.
way too much information to that.
There has to be at least
She
8
hasn't
episodes.
repeated herself at least 5 times by this
Yeah.
point.
Wait, is oil coming from the ceiling?
What is she, calcite now?
That's basically how the characters talk in that show. It was like Kelsey.
Yeah.
Which is why, literally in 5 episodes, maybe 2 things were discussed.
Fujiwara Tatsuko. Is this game life and death too?
Hey, we get our backpack back.
Yay!
Wear tactical
So
bag.
excited.
Yay!
Our
armor.
35 miles for a short period of time. I was at a max range of 10 miles, but it's most effective within 40 meters.
Oh, hell yeah. We got a knife.
Hell
Fire.
yeah.
Kind of a downgrade. Huh?
Something tells Hikaru to look at the prayer book, so he looks through it.
It has prayer. It's not the
Oh
same
yeah,
as your
where
old
are our
one,
guns?
No, it's just...
Because this is
There's
old
two
one.
different things here.
That's the old.
Yeah.
Aww.
Aww. Our school bag. Aww.
That's cute.
That's pretty good.
Hurts my heart. Keiko
Alright, so-
will get you back.
Decide among yourselves which of you was going.
I'll go.
Fujiwara Keiko. Fujiwara Tatsuko.
Yes.
Is this game life or death?
Why do you keep asking that question?
I need
answer
people
is
to know what they're
yes.
getting into.
Life is that. That's the entire point of it.
I mean,
Existence
according to what you guys have
is
said.
a question.
Yeah, we almost died. So keep that in mind.
No, you didn't almost die. Listen, you're safe. In a way.
It's everybody else, right?
Comforting.
Yes.
But if we fail, the consequences.
You will begin to wish that you were dead.
Very
Sure
You
should
will not
guys.
die.
Have we?
Died?
In the other game that we can't remember.
That question's above my pay grade.
You get paid?
Considerable amounts of money.
He works for the Fujiwaras.
Yeah, I think he's pretty well compensated.
Oh, wait.
Don't you
Yeah,
remember he was there when we met Hinoko?
Hinoko, yes.
I wasn't there.
Fujiwara-san, not. It's very familiar.
I mean, we're kind of acquaintances.
If you're going, I'm going with you, so. Hands in.
Well, we might as well go tonight.
We require one more.
Oh, I think you're quiet again.
You require one more.
So,
Who's going so far?
Taiga,
Let me see.
Yoko, Hinata.
See one more.
Naoki. Naoki.
This is a spiritual matter.
Don't
Yes, do I have
volunteer
time
anyone.
to pick up a bell?
A bell?
I think you should just rush in. I think you have to prepare at least a little.
The game started.
Take all time you want. It's not like existence depends on anything.
What?
I'm gonna assume he's being sarcastic.
Would you wait?
What's a roll?
Oh,
He's not!
Empathy. Composure, empathy.
Existence does not
Yeah.
depend on
What's
this.
empathy? What's empathy?
Also out of character, I don't have my sheet really done because I am plagued with indecision on how to do the stat thing now.
Well, she can't read Matsuhara.
Oh well.
It's a stone wall.
I think the events are Sunday, right?
Yeah, this one is Sunday, I think.
Oh, in that case, it'll be fine.
So who's going? We've got Taiga, Naoki.
Hinata and Yoko.
Okay.
Would that be all of them? You require another.
You said it was
That's a
someone.
is optional.
The more minds we have to go, the more successful we'll be.
But then.
What about Yusuke?
He said he'd go, but
He said.
anyone heard me?
Okay, we did not.
Then we have
okay.
5.
Then we have 5.
I need to.
Some people says and shows up, sorry.
So when we all go home from this, what are we supposed to tell our families? That we're just going
I
out?
don't think we're supposed to.
Nothing.
The code is of silence for a reason.
No one would believe this shit anyway.
They wouldn't.
Some
I
people
hardly
would.
do.
Sayako, what were you talking about before?
Nothing.
If you know something, then wouldn't it help?
No.
Actually, there is someone else that knows about this. They've arrived just now.
Our benefactor?
On this display screen they see outside where the camera is, A vehicle pulling up.
Is it a sweet limo?
Nice.
Is it terrorist orange sweating?
Oh!
It's the van!
Is that the van?
Yeah.
Is it red?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember
Oh.
the van color being the red
But
stripe.
it was definitely red.
Oh, dang. Who's this?
Someone steps out.
Is it Kenta?
It's Fusei.
Yeah! That's a legend!
Come here, Kenta.
I sounds like he's on the wrong side.
Wait, so is this on the screen too?
Yes, you can see it.
What?
Who's that guy?
Kimura-san?
Wait, he's not your dad, right?
Girlfriend's dad?
Yeah, yeah. What?
Fuck.
Basically the same thing.
He's a private investigator? My brother hired him.
He's a non-conspiracy theorist. He was nosing around here when we decided that it would be best to intervene, and apparently he is tangentially connected to the situation.
He's crazy.
Is there anybody else we need
based.
to know about?
There's other people poking around the edges of this. I imagine Miss Fujiwara already knows about them.
Are all of them, gonna help us?
Realize this. You are swimming in waters far deeper than you realize. And beneath those waves are terrible creatures. Some have forgotten that they are terrible. Don't remind them of what blood tastes like. Simple answer be, don't investigate where you needn't.
Okay.
Alright.
We'll play the game.
Okay, Sayaka.
What?
No investigating. But we shouldn't.
Well, what if we don't realize we need to investigate something, but we really needed it?
Wait, would you tell us
I guess
about
we'll
it?
just have to make that decision.
This might be a game, but it's not just a game. I don't think we should assume they'll tell us everything, or that they'll know everything they can possibly tell us.
I just like the word game for us at all. It seems more like a series of trials.
How will we know if the game we play is the last one?
I will be informed, I assume.
So Kimura-san, can we talk to him about this stuff?
Indeed. Although he may not comprehend it the same as you. He's about as informed as I am in many ways.
And you're sure you're not going to be hurt? I mean, political differences aside, expendable is not exactly what I want to sign up for anyone.
I'm certain I won't be hurt, no. But sometimes you have to grasp the blade.
Sometimes you do.
Man, you're a tough ass bitch, aren't you?
She says nothing in response.
Well, you're the Kimura expert, so guess you can lead the way.
Does Kenta look like he's waiting, or is he coming
He's
inside?
waiting outside.
Saigayo left channel and disconnected. Saiju entered channel.
He's busy smoking crack.
He's smoking a cigarette outside. He's waiting.
It'd be a lot if he was just smoking crack.
Casually.
Oh, crack PCP.
Fucking crackhead, yeah, it's a big difference.
Hey, nobody's watching.
Here's a person waiting. By the way, he gives us smoking
He's not
crack.
even hiding, by the way. Like, everyone's
Nothing
looking
relaxes
around.
you like a
It's
good
nice
man.
to meet you again.
Fish
But
meat
he's
and the
like
rest of
crack
the
pipe
purple
as his
crystals
Man,
face.
come out
I
of
got I got so high on crack PCP that I thought my son-in-law was a girl.
Exactly. That's him.
One.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, he was titted up and everything.
Hey,
It's,
I think he said this guy was
he
cool.
grew
wasn't he?
taller?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's really a chat. I think he's probably like maybe like 5'7" or something like that. Which like Hikaru a couple weeks ago would be absolutely he would be absolutely thrilled about this. So that's not a dig.
We can't even appreciate him fully.
Maybe Hinata, because he failed his sanity roll. Maybe Hinata just feels like Hikaru is suddenly a little taller. So maybe he's straightened up.
That's kind of the way. That's
Hinata-
kind of the way I played it.
Hinata goes to ruffle his hair, but his like hand goes lower than it should.
He just smacks him because he's aiming lower.
Gets him in the eye.
Punches him right in the forehead.
What the fuck?
Hikaru's like, why do I have so many shoes with lifts in them? I don't get it.
The lips, yeah, they came with him.
Hinata just walks up. I was like, I thought you had tits.
Oh.
Where'd they go?
Where the tits?
What the
Where
fuck?
are they?
Where are they?
Where are they?
Okay.
Hey, I objected.
I was
This game is
born
gonna
with
make people
tits.
lose tits. I don't know if we need to play.
Hikaru kind of brushes his chest and stands up. Oh, alright,
I'll leave it to your conversation. We're ready to leave. We may do so.
Miss Fujiwara.
Are you gonna linger around?
What be about?
Alright.
I'd like to speak with you, if that's okay.
I need you to understand that I don't have any deep answers to any questions.
It's not about that.
Very well. But first, talk among yourselves. Then you speak with me. I don't think you have it this time.
Fuck you too.
I like him.
I don't even know what to say.
I'm fucking confused.
The dream that we had felt too real, and then your trip, and then hell, I had a dream of my sister a few nights ago, and I woke up to a very real sensation of being chased. It all just seems real.
What was your
to me.
dream?
Just Kaoru telling me to run.
Did she have demon powers?
Not like she did in the first dream we had.
Guess
That's
What were you?
Did Harumi get that dream too, or was it just like she didn't actually go to the event, but I wasn't sure if.
I don't think if it took you clicking on it would be the thing.
Yeah, no, she didn't.
I almost forgot about all that till started talking about it here.
What are you guys even talking about?
A few weeks ago. How long has it been?
A month. Yeah, like a month.
About a
Some
month
other-
ago, we got a text message with a video from the handle kiss.me, and those of us that clicked on the video, well, just to put it out there, we became members of, he looks at Taiga, what are they called again?
Banshee.
The Banshee, and explored a hospital that was full of a bunch of video game adjacent body horror monsters.
And it wasn't just a dream?
Well, we all had it at the same time.
Hold on.
And it's right there.
I do remember kind of being on a roof and something stabbed me. But then I woke up and he sort of pauses.
In the hospital, we found my sister, Kaoru. And she was the Animus, I think.
And someone helped us inside as well, from the computer, who told us that we've forgotten everything and we have to remember. Which is about the opposite of what that man just said.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's a dream that we all woke up from and talked about at different times.
Wait,
Hey,
what about
this is...
It's the noosphere.
What about when y'all went to the doyo guy?
Doy guy?
I didn't go there, that's crazy.
Well, yeah, but
Sanity check for anyone with the doyo guy.
Wait,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What was the doing?
Yeah, they went
There's
to,
another
yeah.
event?
That was at the same time as the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we went to cheer up Mr.
Kudo.
Kudo.
Wow.
Well,
Very
they-
sane.
everything seems completely fine to them about that.
I wanted
think
to
I got
pierce
scraped
the
on.
veil into some deep, dark secret, but really it was just a fucked up old amusement park.
I think I got scraped on a piece of river and had to go to the hospital about that.
I remember that. You got a tetanus shot, right?
Yeah.
But what?
This thing's hurt.
But we know that they can make us forget stuff, right?
Well, they could, but
Wait,
honestly, if it did happen, I have zero recollection of it.
So, Miss Fujiwara has nothing to do with this kiss me, but clearly there's some other person or thing sending these messages, so...
There's
what
other
the
people who know about this.
But... And these are just...
I mean, maybe, or
People
maybe
like-
Well, we don't know
just
who's playing against us.
curious, smart people. I'm pretty sure about at least one.
Some games don't need competitors.
that?
You just play against the rules.
Probably better I don't tell you.
Why not? Why do you get to know all this stuff?
I don't know, because
I do think it is better to be forthright with everyone.
Okay, fine. Hypervigilance, the leader of Black Track. Does that mean anything to you, Hikaru?
Does it?
You've been speaking to
No.
That's pretty cool.
I don't understand any
Her?
of this, so I'm gonna run up and grab a bell and some other things if we're really doing an exorcism.
Yeah, best grab that stuff. I'll bring a gun.
Taiga, you don't happen to have a sword at home, do you?
Oh, actually,
I think it was in the old house and it got blown away by the storm, so no luck.
do you have any like Shinto stuff? I mean, we might as well assault on multiple fronts.
You have any what?
Shinto stuff.
I can check. Yeah, my mom might have kept some stuff.
I'll check.
I don't think so.
Listen, sorry, Sayako. This is just fucking weird.
All of this is fucking weird.
I don't think that part's too fucking weird. Not for her.
If we all have something at stake here, I think it's just good practice to be honest and open with each other for as long as these trials are taking place.
Especially if the stakes are so high.
It could be AR, it could be drugs. Could
I
be
hope
magic.
it's drugs.
I was sent something a couple weeks ago, not a couple weeks, a couple days ago. When I opened it, I had a memory. A memory I just forgot right after.
What was
But
it?
I can't tell you, I don't remember. All I know is that I heard something and it was beautiful. But it was inside something distorted, dark, like under an ocean. So when they say this place has deep currents, I believe them. If you recall the way he acted, when I said there was something we all forgot, there's something that they don't want us to remember.
The question, I guess, is
Yeah.
really who are they? And
Or what?
who doesn't want us to remember and why.
We need to be really careful what we say around him, too.
Yeah? He ain't helping us? Like,
I mean, yes, but that doesn't mean we're all on the same side and one happy family, you know?
Oh. Why would he... Why would he be our enemy?
I'm not saying he's necessarily our enemy. Just be careful.
well, how do you know him?
All I know is that he said something that went against something we were told in the hospital. And...
Which is?
He just did something weird.
Yeah, Do we only remember what we saw in like when he snapped, or would it be kind of remembering more now? Okay.
No, it's just like those visions. Small visions.
He told us not to remember. In the hospital, we spoke to somebody who wants us to remember. Is what Sayak was referring to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we don't know fucking anything, so...
I know. So we don't want to tip our hand, or you know...
We don't have a hand. We don't
We
even
all
know
have
what's
a hand.
fucking... What?
I've got 2 hands.
Yeah, I guess.
Geechee said we have 2 of those.
You said I have 2.
I love Geechee. I love Geechee.
We've already played 2 games and we've been successful, and which shows that we can win, I suppose. So let's
Yeah,
just
it's really
keep
fucking
winning.
reassuring.
I don't even remember how. Kinda. Oops. Hold on. Was it something both of y'all did, maybe? I just remember being in the dark and there was someone there, but mostly that thing.
I remember hearing something, and I don't know why, but I was putting back together a shrine. Nothing really specific, just general.
Michiko, you were with me, right? You remember what I'm talking about?
I thought they were bats, but they came so quickly.
Taiga, I don't know if this will help, but I thought I bought this sometime on the road, but I think I might have picked it up during the last game. I don't know if it'll help you, but... And he grabs the weapon and hands it to him.
What is this?
A Baj or anything?
A what?
It's a Baj. It's a ceremonial weapon.
I
It's
think it's the size of a
indestructible.
keychain, right?
Well, it would a little bit bigger than a keychain.
Holds it in his hand. Kind of lifts up a brow. You can keep this if you want.
I don't even know what it is.
I don't know what it is either. Well, I guess he could.
You can intercult.
Intercult it, yeah. Let's intercult it. Let's mind palace this. So +2 is +2 successes.
No,
or is it
+2 dice.
+2 dice?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no. Do the successes. Hey, go successes.
Sure.
Yeah, go successes. Let's make that big.
Oh, okay. Well, got nothing. I guess +2 successes, but he doesn't have guaranteed successes on that.
Who else has a cult?
Well,
No,
he knows that a
just
Vajra
left.
is a ritual weapon. I mean, that it's like a diamond and a thunderbolt, and it represents indestructibility and irresistible forces.
Indestructibility and what?
Irresistible forces. The diamond is indestructible, and the thunderbolt is irresistible. So putting them together, it's like the perfect weapon.
Gotcha. Okay. Unstoppable and unmovable, basically.
Yeah.
You'll actually close his fingers around it. Thanks. Never know when you might need help from the gods, right?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go out there and talk to Kimura-san if anyone wants to come with me.
Wait.
Just invite him in here.
Does he have any crack PCP? Because I feel like it's about time to start trying.
I don't
Listen.
think so.
Try
Before-
after.
Before any of us step out that door, we have to realize that whatever this game is, it started. And whatever happens is potentially part of it. So be on your guard, okay?
Hmm.
No matter how
Yeah.
innocuous it seems.
It's true.
So we just walk
Don't-
around being paranoid assholes for the rest of us this fucking game.
Unless
Works for
nothing
me.
sure. Trust us in here. That's all we can do.
We. I don't remember purchasing this item or Hikaru's crew doing it either. Somehow we got them, but. I don't know.
On the way out now, he's just gonna say, "Hey, Kimura-san, Hikaru's gonna be out in a minute."
Yeah, I thought so.
And then
How
he'll
y'all
just keep
taking it?
walking.
Where you going?
I'm going to get a
A veil? Why?
because we're dealing with some sort of spirit.
No, I mean, I know that. Why going to get one? I got one right here.
Oh, that's perfect.
Of course it is.
I love
Kissing
it.
his crack pipe.
He's
I
my
got a bill
dad.
right here.
All right, well, I'll go back inside and tell everyone. Hey, Kimura-san's got a belt.
Does
Where
he
the
have a
fuck
sword?
did you get
too?
a draw?
I had it with me from wherever we went on the trip.
Hey,
Thought I
Naoki, look
might.
at this. Taiga will show him the ritual weapon that Hikaru handed him.
He's
That
not a
helps.
Pokemon. You can't just make him use a praise.
I just didn't think we'd have time to get one.
Alright. Well, if all of you are sitting out over there, the rest of us should keep trying to gather some information and stay in contact with you as long as we can. So,
Yeah.
look into this geisha, the Sunrise's Glory tea house, Jizumiyuki.
Well, it was destroyed during the war, so try and identify why. Unless it was just random.
Yeah.
Hey, can you call your mom and maybe ask?
Sure.
Kara
Just-
will. Oh, sorry.
You just can't tell her why. So just say, oh, have you ever heard of Jizumiyuki? Or
Well, I think
Wait, hold
asking
on.
about your grandma or great-grandma is pretty normal.
heard about the Sunrise's Glory in a brochure?
You sure I shouldn't explain everything?
I mean,
I think that's really dumb. I should know that.
okay.
Do you?
He goes outside.
Oh, if it's a ghost, supposedly haunted, maybe there's been other attempts to exorcise it. Maybe we could even look into that. Maybe other people have gathered information already. Local priests.
Look up the reason that it was actually abandoned by official sources.
Sure.
Why are you so excited, Psycho? This sucks.
Of course it does. I'm just trying to help.
No,
Paul, just remember, it's not a fucking video game, okay?
Well, no, it's a different kind of game.
Jimmy's right. Just be careful. Don't
Or
let your
maybe it's not a
curiosity get the
game at
better of
all.
you.
It's a trial.
Yeah.
She said.
Trial's the most dangerous game.
That would be people.
Or lawn darts.
Tiger doesn't laugh.
Tiger, who's murdered someone.
He's not murdered. He school shot in
He's
self-defense.
He school shot someone.
He school shot in self-defense. He went and did a school shoot to save the school.
Hikaru, as he passes the room, he'll kind of like awkwardly bump her shoulder as if in reassurance, but it doesn't seem to have like any profound word.
Yeah, Hermie kind of bumps him in return, but she's kind of like a fucking dead corpse in a chair.
It's just like, hey, just remember, actually, I don't even know. Bye. Hello.
Good luck.
Is no one gonna ask like what time we should all meet up?
I guess
7 p.m. Sunday.
I was thinking 3:25.
Oh.
Haru,
I would
goes
not
fucking
drop that
feral.
joke in front of her roommate. She has a gun.
Yeah, she brought a gun here.
They both have
Who's
guns.
probably
I think what's gonna happen is like half the team's gonna die from
Big
friendly
mistake.
fire.
Huge.
Okay, everybody line up against the wall.
Oh, yikes.
They have a competition to see who can kill the most fastest. Yeah, that's how they resolve their
What are
fight.
we, Chinese?
Except we can't
What?
die apparently, so it's just gonna be.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's true.
Well, he said everybody else can die, but we are.
He's not necessarily
I think-
all
I
knowing.
think if we started doing that, we'd all drop to 0 sanity.
I mean, I guess.
Remember that we won the game, so we got a reward. If we lose a game, then stuff in our lives is gonna change, and not for the better.
Well, we as players know this, but Shinomi was like, yeah, I'm actually just being totally honest with you, and some people try to deceive you, probably.
Yeah, true.
Car will push outside, and in kind of a state of disbelief, he sort of wanders over to where Kenta is. Kimura-san?
How's it going, son?
I mean, I'm happy to see you, but this, I don't know, like this.
Yeah, it's just gonna get crazier from here.
How are you taking this so well?
He's a detective. He detects, right?
Yeah, something like that. All I know
Nice
is
to
that
see you
we
again.
gotta do this, because someone else, if we don't, then someone else will suffer. Nice to see you too, man.
What all did they tell you about this thing we just did?
They need to tell me nothing. I could tell them a few things.
Can you tell us anything else?
I can talk and drive.
Cool.
Is this like driving off to the quest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume he was our taxi.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm trying to figure out how much Kenta said that he knows. Well, he's saying that he knows more than people probably think.
I'll let you know in a text message on the way there, Hikaru, once we find out.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
We could just call you and put you on the group on speakerphone, right? So you can all hear.
Hey, yeah. Can you give me a sec, real quick? And you, kind of. Look, I'm real sorry. I don't know if you know, but I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot in the air right now. But, like I said, we gotta do this to protect those that can. You understand what I'm saying, son?
Yeah, I gotcha. But that includes you too, okay? So you gotta make sure to come back, alright?
That's the goal.
He goes for like a manly like handshake hug.
Gives him a handshake hug.
It's very manly.
I mean, tits are gone now. That's different.
I was looking at
It feels weird.
I was looking over at that fella and I was like, that shouldn't be how you look.
Yeah, no, because he never had the titties.
Rory all left channel and disconnected.
So let's see.
Alright. Kara will sort of step back and wait to see them off.
Harumi and Sayaka are going into this room, it looks like.
Is there a room over here?
Door.
You're gonna talk to Tatsuko.
If Harumi wanted to talk to her alone, like I won't follow her.
Well,
she was gonna be like, "Holy shit, it's all real."
It's okay if Sayako's there for this.
Tatsuko sitting at a diary is in the corner.
Miss Fujiwara.
Can we have an observer? Sorry.
I thought I had it. Hold on.
Rory all entered channel.
Hello.
Okay. There's a lot of assumptions, but is the event on Sunday?
There will be one on Sunday, yes, but I mean, this isn't over yet.
Okay.
Miss Saito. Miss Yashita.
What you were saying about how everyone else around us is expendable and that we're these special players in this game. But there's something I haven't told anyone, and I don't know what it means for this.
Oh.
Miss Fujiwara, I'm pregnant.
I see.
What does that mean for the baby?
I honestly can't say. Well, we'll look into it for you. Congratulations on your condition.
She grimaces. Okay. I just needed to tell you that.
Thank you. I will inquire on your behalf. You are correct to be concerned.
Thank you. Harumi surprisingly bows very low before turning and leaving.
Okay. Right. Nice to see you again.
It is. It's always nice to see you.
Bow and go to leave, looking a little unnerved.
Was there something you wanted to say?
No, it's alright.
With Mr. Matsuhara leaving, aid you in speaking.
I wouldn't want to impose.
You have 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes.
Can we... How much do you know about him? Do you trust him?
Mr. Matsuhara is a protector of my aunt. I suppose I trust him as much as she does.
Does he know about no.
I've not shared anything with him, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
Thus far, our relationship has been one way. He's told me what I need to know. I've had little to say to him in return.
Alright. I think it... I don't think I need to say it.
Say what?
Nothing. Just that... I guess it... I don't know if it's all true, but... I don't know, I guess I'm not crazy. That's something. That's good, right?
You knew the truth of a mad world. And you believe in this mad world. Does that make you sane?
I don't know.
Neither do I. But it isn't for me to know things. Just to hope that you can find them out.
I think you're being a little humble there. I'm sure you're finding out a lot of things too.
Am I? I'm not a dragon of some kind, or a goddess. I don't have any special connection to any of you, outside of blood.
You don't have a magic egg lying around.
No. I'm
Damn.
as horses as anyone else you know. So I suppose, to me, community means very little. I have extra power in this. I'm merely a voice that can be silenced as necessary.
Who would silence you?
Are you not comprehending this? I don't know. Neither do you. But I can be killed, and you cannot be.
Why can't we be killed?
Master Sayaka.
You don't know.
I do not know.
I'm just thinking... It seems like we died, some of us. I think. Maybe, if that was real.
Well, if what you knew was real, and it's in the past, then this is something different, correct? The rules have changed in some way of this supposed game. One of these rules now seems to be that you can't die, but that others will die in your place.
Right. Well, I'll try to keep everyone alive.
Do your best. That's perhaps all that you have left in you.
I didn't want to mention it in the room with him, but in the hospital, someone contacted us through a computer. They gave some advice to us. And they told us that we'd forgotten something, but that we have to remember.
I have no conspiracy there. I know that Mr. Matsuhara wants you to forget, that someone else wants you to remember. We know there are two sides in this. That one side is in your favor and one side is against you, as far as I understand. So whoever contacted you on the computer may be your adversary. Or perhaps Mr. Matsuhara is, in which case, you're out of luck.
Yeah. I'm not really sure who to trust on that. I guess no one, huh?
It's your decision to make who you do or do not trust. But once more, your life is at stake for that.
Right. Just everything I care about. Everyone.
If it's everything you care about, and everyone that you care about, then you do well not to try to remember anything that you don't recall.
You think he's right?
If everyone you care about is before you now, then how can you be forgetting anyone?
I think I am. But I don't know. I think 5 minutes is about up anyway.
There was a knock at the door.
Thanks. I trust you.
Thank you. And I suppose I trust you with my life.
Smiles and bows and she'll head out.
Alright. You guys ready to head out? Okay.
Heck yeah.
Let's do it.
So, it's Kimura Kenta.
Kimura Kenta.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Got Tigers. Yeah, going. Who's going? Kyoko.
All squatted up.
Looks like it. That's a sword. And that shit all. Oh no, what the fuck? Hold on.
What did you do?
This is a fucking map, dude, because this is an old map and the way it finds out lighting is fine.
We love
Thanks,
the roll 20
Roll20.
lighting.
Woo, roll 20, you're the
That
best.
should. Oh, I see.
Hikar waves at them.
Drama. They could use the changes. Maybe. Get some Kenta tunes in this car.
If you can hear me now, you better listen to my warning.
Y'all go back there.
Yeah, feels comfy.
I hope so. Good truck.
And there are deer outside. Wait, can you see outside? Is it all just blacked out like that? Are there any windows?
There are windows on the side.
Heard
Yeah,
of
you
it.
can see it. Yeah.
Okay, here there are deer outside.
There are deer all over. Well, that's weird because I hate this map. 1 second. The world is broken.
The world is broken.
Oh.
Can't wait for the upside down falling ash.
That would be thematic to the game.
Oh, so is it spring outside? Why are there so many flowers?
Because it's summer. And sometimes there's flowers in summer, everybody knows that.
Oh yeah, everyone knows that.
Got any questions?
Yeah.
About the place
Have
we're
you
going?
investigated this place before?
Yeah, everyone has that's had a crack at the supernatural. It was a big firebombing at the end of the war. Burned right up. The proprietress, Asakichi, she was never found. Some assume that she died inside. Others say that her spirit haunted even before the building fell down.
What kind of person was she before the firebombing?
Say she was popular with some, real classy type. Like, he looks in the rearview mirror toward Ryusuke.
Oh, like your mom.
Right.
Anyway, I had to look around. It's run down, dusty, cobwebs, that sort of thing. They did try to rebuild it for a while, then they just stopped.
What did they try to build there?
Ryukon. I guess they wanted the historical value of it returned. It was a nice piece of land. I believe the Fujiwara sold it initially.
They sold it?
To, well, Miss Asakichi's benefactor.
What about the area around it? Is it still abandoned too?
It's in this countryside.
Right. Firebombing in the countryside?
That's the way it happened.
They just did that shit to knock down as many houses as they could, right? They weren't really targeting anything.
I cannot speak to the interest of the United States military or their decision to firebomb civilians. I can merely say that the end was once there, then it was gone. Of course, it could have been more prosperous at the time. I don't know.
Unryu are, they come to being by having something unfinished, right? Or
That's common parlance. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I never met one, so I can't speak to if that's actually correct. Is what we operate under.
Can you mind palace on Rio for a second there?
Sure. That's Intercult.
Okay.
They're pretty well-known vengeance spirits. They were wrong in some way. They wanted to set it right.
We have to overthrow the American government.
That's already been done several times over.
Oh.
Liked by most, but disliked by any?
I'm sure she had her enemies. Have a look around and you may find out something.
Can't bring up the supplies thing ever again. What the fuck?
Supplies that should be
refresh.
under inventory and then...
No, it's there. I click on it. It doesn't come up. I think I just need to refresh.
Yeah, you got your bells there, a few prayers, that sort of thing. Don't know if it's gonna do you any good. Thinking a brute force approach may not be the best way to handle this, but what do I know? It's a crazy conspiracy theorist.
I guess we'll know more when we get there. Was there any obvious hazards that we need to look out for that you saw?
Just an old building, has old building problems. Creaky floorboards, that sort of thing. Have yourself a look around, see what you can make sense of. I cleared out a area for you to rest at, if you want to. Yeah, I think there's a shrine inside, but it's not finished.
Do you know if it's Shinto or Buddhist?
Probably a little bit of both. How things are around here.
How does the bell work for just as a Naoki? Naoki. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. That's the game's already started, it seems.
I guess you can die.
I guess you can die.
Push him out of the way.
Well,
it's like a player character is AFK. Everyone rolls sanity. Fuck. I'm in a role-playing game.
Someone /sits and you're like, oh no.
Any luck getting in contact with your mom? Ryusuke.
So,
Any luck getting in contact with your mom?
no, I haven't done that yet. Yes, no, I haven't done it yet. He goes to text on his phone.
Taiga's going
Can't
to.
work right now. She may be slow to get back to.
Taiga's going to look over Ryusuke. Is Ryusuke hiding his emotions right now? How is he? Is he very composed? Willfully so.
Yeah, he's trying to hide how it feels.
Okay. I'm gonna make a roll.
Piece of shit.
It's not actually very good.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Put a will into it, just to make sure it fails. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can roll against that.
How does he feel?
I don't.
Roll against that.
I don't like that. I don't like this. Okay. He seems very just detached and everything, kind of like he's having a hard time accepting what's really going on. Kind of bummed out and distracted.
Okay.
What did I miss?
Taiga just asked. Well, okay.
Like I just did a deep psychoanalytical profile.
Yeah, Taiga's made a deep psychoanalytical profile on Jizo Ryosuke. Probably found out his likely modus operandi and choice of victim. And also he asked Naoki how the bell works for exorcism.
You ring it. Usually with the Vajra in the other hand.
You've got that?
I thought you had it. Kenta's got the bell. I mean,
Really?
Nora-san.
Kenta's fine.
Isn't exorcism painful, though? I mean, if bird strength is not what we're going for, maybe it should be a last resort.
That was just my suggestion. It's up to you how you want to handle this.
I feel like pissing it off isn't the best plan.
The point of an exorcism isn't get to piss a ghost off, it's to get it to move on. If anything, you're trying to alleviate its pain so it can accept its condition.
First step may be to stop using the word it there. Say she and her.
I forgot,
It was
ghost's
gender.
identity.
This was a person after all.
All I know is if you treat something like a monster, eventually that's the only way it'll be able to see themselves.
That is true.
That's a good point.
Alright. There we go. Getting closer. To the next one. There's nothing level 20. Oh boy, level 20, that'd be nice.
Uh-oh. Baby
Everything's
Angie.
clear for me. Hold on. Let's load again slowly.
I loaded in.
There we go.
You toward the bottom of the map.
Alright, here it is.
Just one last thing. If you were going to give us some witty, unsolicited advice, what would it be?
Don't split up. It never works out well.
Alright, noted.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll stay here with the car. That way, if you need anything, I can relate to the others. Be sparing with the battery packs. Juice runs out.
Thanks, Kenta.
No problem.
How dark is it?
Night.
Okay.
Very dark.
Pretty dark. No moonlight or anything like that.
It's pretty starless sky. It's pretty dark. Not a lot of moonlight. The shadow of the building is obscuring a lot.
I think it's smart to look and see if there are any blueprints, or does it not matter?
Yeah, he's gonna bring up help.me, Taiga is.
Are you
Does that-
Yoda now? What happened?
Yeah, exactly. Bring up help.me, Taiga does. Does help.me have historical plans for this old village?
Yes. Here. How do I do this? I'll increase the light on the observer so you can see more. I'll do it this way. No, I'll do it this way. Actually, yeah, fuck, I'll do it this way. Next, I'll do it that way.
Okay, nice.
And the main rooms.
Is this a fountain or pool?
Yes, the pool.
Is there anything that I can see at the bottom of it?
No.
Okay, we've got 2 buildings. So far, anyway. Which first?
There's a big one up ahead. 2 side buildings. What do you like more, left or right?
Left.
Okay,
Yeah,
left.
looks to her right and sees Anada. Right?
Too late. We're going left.
He shakes his head.
Don't rush too far ahead.
How sound does this old building look?
It's sturdy, but as Kenta said, it's pretty. It was refurnished in the '60s, so.
Oh yeah, refurnished, so
Yeah.
it doesn't look like it's going to fall apart if you step on it. Okay. He
But it's
steps up on
creaking
the...
and stuff.
Yeah.
What's all this, this right here?
Cobwebs?
Cobweb.
Somebody's vaping.
Is it super thick?
Yeah.
Fucking me. The Groupster.
Is there a stick on the ground nearby or something? Any of these trees?
Sure.
Just so you know, Vesp, the line of sight is like updated constantly. It's not when you drop.
Oh, so I need to do this. This one.
Yeah, the cheat mode is on.
It's just
hacks.
I see.
Ooh.
Should we like declare our intentions or something? Like, how does this work?
Oh, I don't think anyone's... Well, okay, never mind. She's living here somewhere, but...
I didn't know ghosts exist or were real until today, so...
He'll bow before he goes inside, but he'll use this stick to try and knock down some spider webs in front of him.
Tyga will knock, and then step inside.
Haida. I keep calling her Haida. Wow.
Wow.
Yoko
Yikes.
takes her shoes off at the door, I guess, because it's what's proper when entering someone's house.
The spiderwebs they're brought down easily as they walk
Not a bad
in.
idea.
It feels cold inside, despite it being summer, but that's about it.
Like, freezing temperatures or just
No,
chill?
it's chilly.
Just tatami mats everywhere.
Yep.
What's on the walls?
Nothing, actually.
Unadorned.
As Hinata's walking forward, he's gonna... Can you lift up the corners of tatami mats?
Yeah.
And he's just gonna kind of nudge them with his foot up, just looking around.
If you want to deliver a grievous insult,
Nothing underneath.
Just thousands of cockroaches.
The spiders are the cockroaches. Wait, the spiders.
Tyga will spirit away the cobwebs with his hand as much as he can. With his gun, he'll start shooting at the cobwebs.
Well, that solves that. Cobwebs shoot back.
The
Roll initiative.
spiders have little guns.
The game is on.
Roll perception. Or rather, what's it?
What's composure?
Composure.
Ryusuke, Taiga, and Naoki hear a faint clicking sound north of them. It's very faint. This room is sleeping bags are set up. There's 4 there because they thought there'd only be 4 people. Kenta said he did set you guys up for the resting area.
Okay.
Oh. This must be the... You know. Not an ideal place to rest, honestly, but thanks, Kenta.
Do they all have, like, Fujiwara blazoned everywhere?
Yeah. It's like a soccer jersey. But just Fujiwara sponsor.
On the walls, on the ceilings, he's just plastered it up with Fujiwara.
And actually, no, it's his own personal. It's just like pictures of him blown up to like low resolution. They all say Kimura Kenta. Well, anyone need a nap?
I'm good. I have to make a roll, actually. I forgot I have depression too.
Well, I think you're not stressed yet.
Okay,
I
it
think
says
because when
to
you're
roll willpower at the beginning of a day. So
oh
is
yeah,
that
yeah,
only...
yeah.
Okay.
No, you suck. Why are you here with us?
She's okay.
Cheer up.
Yeah, cheer the fuck up.
She's trying her best.
Stop being sad. Fuck.
Why? Oh, yeah, okay.
Just do
clicking
Craig.
sound is louder above. So it's rhythmic.
Yeah, that's coming from the main building somewhere.
We're kind of crouched down and he's coming up.
You want to go down there yet, or
over up here? Maybe
go to the other building first?
Work our way clockwise.
All right, let's do it.
I'll go peeks inside this room on the way by. Is there anything interesting in here?
Hinata's gonna creep up to the door or to the doorway to kind of peer inside to see if there's anything.
You can't say anything from where he is. The clicking sound is louder now.
Is there anything it sounds like in terms of like?
Sounds like a gun.
Let's see. Sounds like.
Oh god, 6 shots. There's only 5 of us.
Hold on. I think. It's like a small stone almost being tossed.
Like a stone being tossed?
Yeah, a small one.
So it's like kind of bouncing every time it hits?
No, it's not bouncing, but it's that same. It's the sound of the first one being done.
Gotcha.
This is a closet of some sort.
Yes, but there's nothing inside of it.
Oh, we're following a noise.
Alright, there's Ryusuke. Ryusuke sees something up here. That's uncomplicate everything. There's a man actually in front of a go board. thinking.
Does he seem to notice him?
No.
He immediately tries to step back. Somebody over there.
Somebody?
Some old guy. Let's go the other way.
Wait, did he say what he saw?
Yeah,
He
he
said-
said this
yeah.
some old guy, but he thinks we should just go another way. He doesn't know what the. It's just some dude or something. It seems very weird to him.
Why is an old man playing Go here?
That's a good question.
Maybe we should go ask. I mean, we know the place is haunted.
We're talking right around the corner from him, so he can probably hear us. Hey, are we, disturbing you?
No, not at all. What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, heard something about a ghost and we were bored.
That is how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah. If I can ask, why are you here playing Go?
Is there a better place to play?
Usually you play with an opponent, right?
This is
Oh,
not
go
playing with an opponent. My father was an expert, a legendary Go player, actually. I like to play here. He enjoyed this establishment.
Sorry, who are you? Yoko pipes up from the back.
Tiger will make room so people can squeeze in.
Just an old man, that's all.
But an old man who knows more about this establishment he's leading on, right?
Is that the case? I've not said I didn't know anything.
Why did your father like coming here?
It was a bustling and beautiful location, I've been told.
Must have been. It looks very... Well, this is a reconstruction, isn't it?
Yes.
I have no idea how it looked before.
Apparently far more beautiful.
I can believe it. Shame what happened.
Yes. Beauty fades in this world, I'm afraid.
Do you know anything about a Jizu Miyuki? Is that
That's not a name people would often say. It's not a name that she would have gone by. Yes, I know you refer to. Asakichi. The joyous sunrise.
well, I guess we heard that maybe her spirit is the one that's still trapped here or hasn't moved on. Do you
That's
have
what
any
they say.
Do you have any idea why? Besides the obvious tragedy that happened.
No. I'm afraid I'm not much of a spiritualist. Just an amateur Go player. There is someone else that may be able to help you, though, here. They're upstairs right now.
There are more people here?
It's an inn. Why wouldn't there be?
Yoko looks dubiously at the state of this quote-unquote inn.
I didn't think it was open for customers.
I never said there were customers. I said there were people here.
Is the area around her like disturbed? Like, is it clear he just like walked in here or something?
He seems to be comfortable where he is.
Like, is the dust around him like disturbed?
Yes.
Like,
Well, actually, the wits composure. The area around him is disturbed, yes.
Hmm?
The area around him is disturbed, yes.
Okay.
Who's upstairs?
Several people.
Do you live here?
No. I could never afford to do that. I play my game every night and then go home. And come back next.
It's a bit dusty around here. Would you be more comfortable if I don't know, if I helped you clean up a bit?
It's not my place to clean up. I don't touch the cobwebs. I don't touch the dust. I just play my game.
The person you play with, do they live here?
Of course.
Do you think they'd be disturbed if we went up and talked to them?
Not at all. By all means.
He shrugs at the others.
I don't have a better idea.
Just in case something happens, could we have your name so we could warn you? Please?
Have my name so you can warn me. Why would you need that?
Well, I've got a pretty loud voice if I need to scream.
You may call me Gozen.
I was hoping he was gonna say just shout old man.
Gozen.
How do we get upstairs from here?
Right around the corner. He stands and gestures. Watch your head.
We'll try and actually avoid the spiderwebs this time.
Really?
Is there a politics roll we can make to see if his family name, I guess, is popular in so far as Go players go?
If you search the name Gozen, you will not find anything else.
Okay.
Does his game look poppin', or is he?
It's like
lame?
Stalemate.
Is he a flop?
Stalemate? Okay.
Stalemate.
I don't know. I don't know if that's common or.
Yeah.
I have
He's
no
not
idea.
reading
Concept
Miles.
oh.
Alright, so they go upstairs.
Let's go upstairs.
Yes, they do. This is something. Here's something strange. Radio. It's playing a song or not a song, it's playing a speech rather.
Is this in Discord?
It will be in a second.
Okay, one second.
Random. Weird. Doing in academics.
In academics. +1.
Nerd.
That's not right.
41 successes.
Easy. Oh my
I-
jeez.
I'm having a rough night.
That 8 looks like an angry
3
face.
successes.
Okay.
Alright. Tiger recognizes this, as does he not, as being the speech that. Hold on. Oh boy. I will get ready to transition something quickly. This was the speech that was given as the declaration of war from Japan from Hideki Tojo.
How is the rakish lad dressed?
In a very old-fashioned way. He's dressed not in a modern way.
Kind of like a looser suit.
Yeah, a little looser.
Probably 3-piece.
Yeah. He's a well-dressed, a dapper fellow in the modern day, let me tell you.
Is he smoking a pipe?
Not smoking a pipe.
Smoking a cigarette.
That's enough of that. Turns it off.
That's a old recording.
What?
I mean, Tojo.
What do you mean it's an old recording?
I guess I was confused, sorry. Not much of a news guy?
What? Yeah, no. At least not this. I find war distasteful. Who are you?
Oh, we're here to, just look around the inn. Heard it was beautiful.
Well, of course it is. You're in perhaps the most beautiful place in all of Japan. Although, if you're looking for beauty, you know to go outside.
What's outside?
The reason why this is the most beautiful place in Japan. Yeah, let me take you downstairs. Make the introduction necessary.
We were just downstairs. We came from upstairs. We came from downstairs.
Oh, and you didn't see them?
Maybe we missed them.
Spider webs.
Spider webs? You jokers of some kind.
I think they've had a little bit too much to drink. We were at a party beforehand, right?
Sure. Well, that was the time to party if ever there was one.
Well, with war and all that, better today than tomorrow, I guess.
That's how the saying goes.
Who are you playing against, by the way?
Oh, I have an ongoing game with the proprietress, Asakichi.
Asakichi.
Beautiful name.
Of her garden, she is the most lovely flower sent to me. Oh, there are others.
Right. Does the game look familiar?
Do it in composure -3.
I guess I'll put a 1.
Ah. Nice.
That's a good game, but this would be an earlier stage in the game if it was familiar. But you could, in theory, trace your way back to this playing position.
Yeah, I guess we'll go downstairs and Just kind of weirded out.
The area is very well, very fashionable. The walls are covered in fine paintings. There's gold plate or gold rimmed pottery around.
She a good player, the proprietress.
She has her flaws, but she's willing to learn. I think.
And what about yourself?
Well, I'm a man of innovation. That makes me a very dangerous opponent. I suppose we should exchange names at this point, shouldn't we?
Oh, yes.
To whom do I have the honor to speak?
I'm Yamamoto Taiga. It's nice to meet you. Introduce yourselves.
He said his name.
Nika left channel and disconnected.
Uh-oh.
Nika entered channel.
Oh, well. Yeah, nice it goes on. Oops, so.
How about yourself?
Udo Kojira.
Interesting.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Uno.
Of course. Nice to meet you as well.
I'm Haida Yoko, and this is Takeda Hinada.
Haida? That's a big name. What'd you say your name was again, young man?
Ryosuke.
No surname.
Chizu.
Doubly interesting. Well, nice to meet you. I'll be here if you need anything, but you should definitely go and speak with us outside.
We'll make sure to. Thank you, sir. Enjoy your game.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Looking strangely animated, Taiga will hurry downstairs.
But as I go to actually come out outside, it's weird.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
This is pretty cool.
Oh,
This is
dumb.
amazing.
Wow.
Wow!
It's so pretty.
I guess it started.
Each of the geishas talking with someone of their mic or nearby to approach them.
Taiga looks at all the customers wearing their nice, fashionable 1940s era suits, and he looks down and is wearing his fucking t-shirt.
No one seems to notice that their clothing is strange, I'll say.
No one's noticing? Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume if they notice, they'd probably be thrown out.
Yeah. Say that.
So we fit the part, it seems.
Yeah.
Okay,
Taiga is just kind of staring.
was right about it being beautiful.
Hey, this is happening. We need to take this seriously.
Yeah, I'm taking it seriously. Why the fuck did they firebomb this place?
Because they're awful people.
There's plenty of people in suits. Could have been someone important here.
Does this mean that... Are we here sometime before that, then?
There was Hideki Tojo's declaration of war on the Americans. It was playing on the radio. I think it's 1941.
So what, is our time limit being firebombed?
Well, if we wait around for 4 years or so, yeah. I think we're okay. Probably.
Let's try to be brisk.
Yeah, we shouldn't waste time, but... yeah. We shouldn't waste time.
Remember what Kent said, don't split up.
Yeah, stay together.
I assume none of these dudes are like recognizable as important figures, right? Or...
In politics, minus... Actually, in politics, it'll go down to the success you
In
get.
politics. 4D10.
Chance Sire.
Yoko's been learning
One
some
success.
things, apparently.
Going off to that college.
That
People
one.
here outside. I'll say people outside of one's not gonna get you anything. Maybe a 3 will get you something. No one outside will get you. Yeah, this is still scare people. This is what you say right now.
This is deep knowledge. Taiga's gonna go to the pool.
Actually, if you did a politics check on the women, that'd be a different. Let me see. Ryusuke, any successes? That was in politics.
Yeah, I don't have any politics.
Well, no, you don't get a.
You don't
success
lose
then.
anything.
Oh,
You don't get minus
So you get
die.
1 success. Actually, Ryusuke does recognize one person from a painting in his house, and he can. He relates the name Aimatsu to Yoko. She'd be able to work with something from that. If she doesn't, then that's that.
What's that?
The woman looks like a portrait we had.
Yoko peeks. What does she know with her special eyes?
If you said her name, it goes down to.
Does the painting have a name to it? Any history your mom might have told you?
I'm not certain.
Huh.
She knows that. Well, I can open up the box for you. Previously serving as a Maiko to Asakichi, Aimatsu's past has been in many ways lost or perhaps intentionally concealed. Or the truth of her birth, she was the only Maiko to make the illustrious Asakichi. The only Maiko to the illustrious Asakichi and was promoted to full status as a geisha upon opening the inn. Aimatsu was a beautiful young woman, the youngest to work at the inn as a geisha. She quit working at the inn toward the end of the year and married Fuji Shinsuke, a politician. The couple had 2 children, however her tale was one to be ended in tragedy. Shortly after her second child, she visited the inn with hopes of convincing Asakichi to move away with her. However, an allied air raid saw her killed in an ensuing bombing run. Because she died in her youth, Aimatsu was regarded as one of the eternal beauties of Remei City. Her Dana, Inazuma Iemitsu, died shortly after the attack on Pearl Harbor. His nephew, Fuji Shinsuke, inherited her as his final wish.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Fuji.
Oh, I see. Okay. I remember her, actually. During the festival, there were a couple of contests where you had to emulate one of the known beauties of Reimei. I'm Matsu, I think her name was. I know Miss Fuji, she participated in the contest. Maybe a relative? I think I participated in the
She
beauty
did.
contest, right? Okay.
That seems likely.
Excuse me, did you require something?
Oh,
Yes, actually. We had the privilege of meeting with Uno-san upstairs, and he directed us down here to be formally introduced.
Oh, of course. Madame
Hi,
Fuji is inside with her friend. However, do you know of my mistress, Madame Micho?
no, but I would love to meet her.
Well, she's presently in conversation with her companion, but I can tell you a few things about her.
Yes, that would be great.
Aww, Miyazawa.
Ah, this is so cool. I'm crying.
Ikeda!
If you want to know if she's related, look at her butt.
Wow. She turned her completely flat and completely shapeless butt is in front of me.
We must inspect the butt.
There's no butt at all there.
She was known as the woman with the flat butt.
A never dumper.
You know what? She was
Never done. What
perfect
the
in a
hell?
kimono then, because they want them
There
to
you
look
go,
like
yeah.
cylinder.
It's really flat.
She's a beautiful tube. Beautiful girl
Beautiful.
tube. Sorry.
Do a give me a
Roth left
wait,
channel and
composure.
disconnected.
Valda said he's not feeling well and he's
Alright,
leaving.
Joker's almost done. Give me what's composure. Well,
Damn, Yoko.
Yoko does recognize the pattern on this Maiko's kimono. No, but I know. I have it here. Party? No. She has the pattern of Lily. No, not Lily. They are actually, well, they're called Narcissus Tazeta, but they're suicide on her pattern, on her robe.
Can she connect that with anything that she knows?
She's not really just a pattern right now.
Okay. I know that's Yamato's, but... Miyazawa? Wow. I never thought I'd get to see her in person. And I'm sorry, what's your name?
I'm simply referred to as Micah.
Wait, Suisen? Ah.
That's where the pattern of her kimono is, yeah.
Ah. Uh-huh. There are 4 Maiko.
For Mike.
Maybe tell us more about the other women residing here.
Each Maiko is trained to inform a guest of her patron's history.
Thank you.
She bows and steps.
Thank you.
That's Ayane's ancestor.
Wait, like you're Ayane?
Like my Ayane.
That's pretty fucking cool.
I knew she was a geisha. She's too perfect not to be.
Should we ask the rest of these Maiko about their...
Oh, I mean, if we have time for city history, why not?
Important.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everything's important.
Might as well learn all that we can.
And it makes sense to, do the diligent thing and follow the rules, right? Because this is like a rule thing.
In front of them, actually, the door opens, and a man steps out alongside a woman. She has her hand to his arm, and he's laughing as he walks. And as they step away, another man steps outside and closes the door. He's dressed more traditionally than the other people, actually. He even has a sword at his side, strangely.
Yano Yoritomo. Asakichi. Here she is.
He closes the door. And we'll stop there.
Yoshinaga Katsuhara.
Uh-oh. Just for you, Hinata. I'm so glad you came.
That's why it's not a cave, actually.
Do it.
Were these like predetermined?
You've been in no matter what.
Is that Grandpa?
That's crazy.
Grandpa!
That's a
fucking
guilt
hot.
right there.
That's a gaddy.
What if he recognizes you?
That'd be fucked up.
Yeah, what if
He draws
Fight,
his
fight.
sword.
What if he just has like
Turns
mystical
Well, he can't-
awareness beyond time? I don't know. He might.
I don't think he can recognize him here in the past because technically it's the first time they
Well,
meet. But
I don't know.
Look.
it could change the relationship in the future.
No, listen, look. If he recognizes me now, he's younger and
you're
less
dead.
skilled.
No.
Or
So
just
now is the time to kill him.
His
I don't
spirit
know.
is fried
See,
with the sum of
in my
you.
head, he's way more. He's like, I don't know.
Fine wine.
Look, would you rather play LeBron James in basketball now or in 60 years?
Neither, honestly, if I'm honest.
Well, I think he'll be a
In
corpse in
60
60
years
years.
might be a bit easier.
Holy shit.
Well, I'm not gonna be good either way.
Yeah, he's gonna win regardless.
Oh, this guy right here, Miyano Yoshitomo. Bureau of Manchurian Affairs.
Oh no.
This guy's
Yikers.
bad news.
I'm so happy Ayane's a geisha. She's gonna be one. She's so beautiful and perfect.
Well, she's not.
That was so fun, Vez. It's good to be back.
Heck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
This
a
is
really
rad.
beautiful map,
This is
Beth. Good
awesome.
So many callbacks, but it's still like
This
fresh.
stuff
Yay.
wasn't
That swap is
Not more than
very
this
cool.
one.
We're
We get
meeting
to
this up
see his big
Saturday?
day.
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Okay.
Sunday.
What time on Sunday?
Sunday.
7.
Okay.
Say what you will about them. Those Japs know how to make a mean garden.
Yo,